Okay. Okay. Great.
Honored-
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our business meeting this afternoon, the 23rd of August, and we got the house is ready. We've got Monrovia, we've got Cameroon, and the honorable member of parliament is struggling to join from other parts of Cameroon. We'll move down straight quick into our announcement. Before then, I will have to apologize for the late start of the meeting. And the reason for the late start of this meeting today is due to the fact that I went for the Rotary board meeting, and the meeting went so long. The board meeting went so long, but however, the good news that comes out of this meeting is the following announcement that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. You must have seen that I posted a certificate that was presented to us by the immediate outgone district governor, George. And this certificate is a membership action plan that was presented to the Tyrone Rotary Club this afternoon. And this achievement extends to our membership in Cameroon as well as affiliate in Liberia. This is a reflection of all of us, our achievement. And this next announcement goes into confirm, that we have also received the membership due for our SNT Rotary Club members in Cameroon and affiliates that I will be sharing with you guys. That is confirmation that you are direct membership into the Tyrone Rotary Club. When you receive your membership dues, and they clearly break down on what these dues are for. The one that ensures that your liability insurance, the club dues, the council dues, legislation magazine, club programs. Therefore, as soon as each member pays his or her due, you are live there into Cameroon. And it will be the very first opportunity for you guys to be direct membership, and we will continue to ensure that we mentor, coach, and lead you to be able to have your own Rotary Club in Cameroon and Liberia. And once we get that in accordance with our various plans, once you successfully get mentorship, your membership dues are paid, and we get you up to a par in Cameroon, you now be able to create satellite Rotary Club. So the confirmation here is your membership due that was brought to us today. And I want to say congratulations to you guys, because this is something that has never happened in the history.
Yep.
And secondly, you now have the year calendar, which I have already scanned and sent to you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, another big announcement. We have a 4-person team that is called the Cameroon International Grant Foundation team, that is headed by no other person than Lee, who is the committee chair for the Global International Grant. We had the opportunity to receive the immediate outgone district governor, George, who came into and delivered that certificate, and he was able to also facilitate. As you all know, we have been working on even getting on the calendar to be able to see that this committee is formed to pursue the grant, international global grant, that is going to be beneficial to all concerned, meaning Cameroon, as well as our affiliates in Liberia. And we are urging affiliates in Liberia to speed up and incorporate so that we will extend this immediately. But Cameroon, you are lucky. But then I will take Cameroon, when you read that certificate, there is one thing that you should take note, that the JRCCA was structured based on the strategy that we have in the Rotary. So when you see the signature, when you read it clearly, I will try to make sure it's clear. You will say, it says Zone 33 and Zone 34. That is why you have a structure there that has to deal with what? The zonal concept.
Zones. Yeah.
So I think that is drawing home the message that JRCCA is not an NGO to be playing around with. All right. So with that being said, again, our standard order of business, ladies and gentlemen, this meeting is to last 30 minutes or less. We will go into the meeting and we'll get the report. And then once we get this report, you've already gotten the announcements, and I will give time for reactions to the announcements, and then we will go into our motions. At this point in time, I will call on the Honorable Member of Parliament for Cameroon to say a few words. And before I say that, I'm also putting it here out that I did recommend that the Honorable Member of Parliament of Cameroon could be invited to tour the Rotary Club of Tyrone and other Rotary clubs around in the district. That is my last announcement before I open the room for open announcement from everyone. So, but let me give honor of place to our Member of Parliament. Anything from Cameroon? Over to you, Member of Parliament. Okay, so I think she is having some connectivity issues.
Sure.
Okay, so I will go on to Monrovia. Are there any announcements?
No, so not exactly. The only announcement we have here is that we have fundraising program to September 10th due to the bereavement of our educational director, Pastor Gossin. And moreover, one of our new members was awaiting a meeting today, but he just went for a prayer meeting. That is Mr. Joe Wanchuku. I hope he will join up next week. Okay. So that all the announcement from Liberia.
Okay, great. So we will officially open this meeting with a word of prayer, and I will call on Ma Beatrice from Cameroon, the SNT assistant chair lady for the Rotary members in Cameroon and affiliate, to open this meeting with a word of prayer for us. If you can, please.
Let's pray. Almighty and everlasting Father, Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, Father, we thank you, oh Lord, for bringing us together in this meeting today, oh Father. Father, we thank you, oh Lord, because we know that whatever Father, open this meeting for us, deliberate a meeting for us, so that we may, whatever thing that we are going to say here, be successful to what we want. Father, we pray to you, oh Lord, that you start the meeting for us and you also end the meeting for us. Everything that we are going to do here, it will be in your own guidance. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Right, thank you for that powerful prayer from Ma Beatrice. And today, the 23rd, is our business meeting. We continue to remember our founder and patriot, Pa John, thanking him for his life and legacy he left for us all to pass it on from generation to generation. And our meeting is hybrid, virtual and in person. For those who cannot join, use the that was passed out. And again, we apologize that I'm starting this meeting late because we had a prior meeting with the Tyrone Rotary Club, a board meeting that went out late. And ladies and gentlemen, we have already received the agenda, and for everybody, I want to be clear that everybody has received the agenda. If not, can you confirm that you see the agenda on the screen? Cameroon.
Sure.
Liberia.
Sure.
Receive. Okay, and everyone else who is seeing the agenda. Okay, we have received the agenda. So at this moment, today's meeting is our business meeting. And all in favor of this agenda that we approve it should say aye.
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 Are there any objections?
No objection.
Objection.
Okay, then we will move on as scheduled. Everybody can see all that is been sent out. This agenda has been sent out. We deliberated it yesterday at the SNT, and then we'll move on to our report from the officers' report, and from the officers' report, we will end up with the motions. Now we give a place of honor to Liberia for their officers' report. Liberia, the floor is yours.
Yes, sir. Our reports are that we have two new members that joined us yesterday. Mr. Ju Wanchuku, a co-founder of MLCD, and Ms. Brother Vamba, that have expressed that desire to work along with the JRCCA in Liberia to move things forward, to empower women, girls, farmers, and youth. And our fundraising program is postponed to September 10th due to our educational director bereavement of two relatives. That is all the report from that work. What do you say?
Okay, thank you. Are there any reactions to the report from the chairman in Liberia?
Yeah, Chairman, I want to react to Pastor Flomo's report. Accept our heartfelt condolences, to extend our heartfelt condolences to Pastor Guson, that may the repose of the souls of his relative rest in perfect peace. We are you people together in grief and in happy times. Over to you, Chairman.
All right, thank you. Any more reactions?
Yes, just to add, I just want to plead to Pastor Philemon, because I promised to send them a welcome letter to the new members, but I didn't today. So I pleaded with him. I posted it on the forum that they should permit me because of work of the workshop. So I will send them the letter, the welcome letter, so soon. So I'm sorry for that. Thank you.
Okay, I just want to react on those. First of all, I want to thank you, Women Empowerment, for taking that initiative. As a staff, you are equally encouraged to call on the IDP and membership director to come in there, or from the comfort of his home, to take charge of that responsibility. And I will back you up. So call on IDP membership director to come in there and either learn or send that letter and do your stuff. Once you do it, do not send it directly. Call him up to know that that is, anytime that a new member comes in, it is his responsibility to come in there. If he needs help on how to do that, he puts the letter together. It's already pre-formatted. All he needs to do is put the names there as given and then send it to the president. That's how you learn. Send it to the president, and if the president is not able to, from the comfort of our home, staff duty, call the president in to come and sign. And then you have the membership director send it to Liberia. So good job for taking initiative. And that's why my responsibility is to come in there and do the checks and balances. Good job. Second point, This is an opportunity for us to actually establish and learn in terms of cultural exchange. I want to ask the chairman of Liberia, when circumstances, because there are two circumstances that we all usually come together in terms of happiness, birthday celebration, in terms of sadness or death to your a member or relative of your family. What does the culture, what does the values of Liberians demand? How we can actually show practical support to our member. Think about that and respond on the forum. If there is any need, because we don't want to tamper with the cultures of a particular nation by claiming that we don't know. You are here because we will learn and be able to make sure that when we learn, we will be able to apply. That is one of the beauty of us being an SNT in such an organization that is of international and global magnitude. So Chairman Flumo, look into that and let us know if we're going to condole with him in certain way. Please educate all of us on all the forums. We have to chip in a dime or whatever to support that. But we do here encourage celebration of life. We want to encourage and continue to encourage celebration of life. Good point. Liberia, did you get my reaction?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Well, I just want to give you a little information pertaining when someone is bereaved. Like this organization, that we have to go to him and spend some time with him, talk to him, pray along with his family, and maybe share one or two things that we have with us to carry and give it to him as our contribution. That what we usually do in Liberia when someone is bereaved. So that's what we can already do. So that is just a tradition of our side here in Liberia. Thank you, sir.
We want to be able to participate practically and let us come together and chime in our support. Thank you very much. We certainly will be doing so. All right. Are there any other inputs, announcement? Okay. So before we go to our motion, I just wanted to give.
Hello, Chairman.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's not some sort of it's some sort of a report and an announcement. I think we are getting closer to our fundraiser. Today, we discussed with chairman with the chairman of the occasion, Iceman Alex, and he let us know that they've already paid for food, they've already paid for canopies, they've arranged for the musical set, which we plan to bring from outside. But Blessing said they have a set, so we might just compensate them for that. So now he took off to go and see the person for the camera and the photographer. So we are getting there. Gradually, God is with us. We'll get there, and we are praying and we know that the fundraising will be a successful event. Over to you, please.
All right. Thank you so much. And I would also like to call on the assistant chair lady for the SNT Rotary Club members in Cameroon, Ma Beatrice. If there are any things that she has to put out, this is the time before we go to our motion. Well, before we go to our motion, go ahead.
I just want to inform you that the president is in the house with a child that is sick. So she cannot come because of that child that is having fever, serious. The child is dead.
Okay. Thank you for that announcement. We all come together to support one another in times like these, which are when they are challenging. Let's be able to create practical hope. That means we actually visit with and see what we can contribute as a human community to help support each and every one from Monrovia to Yaoundé and USA as well. Now, before we go on to our motion, I think we have the Honorable Member of Parliament for Cameroon. She had joined, and if she has any reaction, I know she struggled to join. If you have any reaction, Member of Parliament, this is your time to say something, if you can. Okay, so she's still struggling, but let us move on, and unless there is any other reaction from Monrovia, Cameroon, BHO. Other than that, if there's no reaction, no input or announcement, I will call on Mr. Raymond, the SNT leader for the Tyrone Rotary Club members in Cameroon, to read that motion.
Motion. The chairman, Nigidi, recommended Honorable Injo Epozo for Ngang Prudential Awa be appointed an ambassador for JRCCA SNT Rotary Club members of Tyrone, Georgia, USA in Cameroon, Africa. Some of the duties of our ambassador include meeting with other organization leaders, negotiating agreements for the relationship of two parties, monitoring international situation by being updated with current events, supporting the organization's charity and community works, and maintaining positive interactions. A representative and promoter of our NGO vision, mission, and goals, aimed at creating job and employment in all 5 zones that we serve. Promote all community empowerment opportunities for women, girls, youths, men, students, children, and creating practical hope for our indigenous people in our beloved communities. Creating lasting impact by serving all. She is good ambassador. She is a good ambassador for the JRCCA organization and its affiliates. End of motion.
Thank you very much. We talked about that yesterday, deliberate over that yesterday, and she is not going to be part of this motion in terms of the voting. It is only exclusively for all of us. So you've all deliberated, you heard it, and we all said it. All in favor say aye.
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 Are there any opposition?
No objection.
Motion approved. That is the one motion that we have on our agenda for today. And ladies and gentlemen, I will move on to call on each and every one to give their closing remarks. So I will start with BHO.
Thank you, Chairman. I will start by my right with the Vice Chair Lady of Rotary. Thank you, Chairman, for this opportunity. Thank you. The meeting is a good meeting, and we are happy to hear that to hear all the good things that you have told us about the meeting. We are very happy. Thank you. Yes, I will go now to myself. The meeting has been a good one. And just to say again, congratulations to our chairman, Nigidi, for the good work he has been doing, the Rotary, and still to do. We say, God be your helper. Concerning our workshop, we pray that the D-Day is going to come and it will be a successful one. We keep on praying that God will help us and will achieve our goals. Thank you. Over.
Okay, thank you. We move on to Liberia. Closing remarks.
The accountant is there, Cameroon.
Sure. You will certainly be giving us closing remarks. Let's go to Liberia.
All right.
Yeah, thank you, Chairman, for the opportunity. Well, the meeting was outstanding today and productive. by having the honorary lady to be the ambassador for JRCCA, both for Cameroon, USA, and affiliate. And thank you for the great news from the Rotary Club today. I was impressed and happy for all the good news. And I pray that the Lord will give us the power, financial power to be able to pay our due regularly. And I thank all those that came today to attend the online meeting, share ideas and wisdom and recommendation. Thank you so much. The meeting was a very great one. Over to you, Pastor.
Well, thank you, Chairman, for this opportunity. We thank God that we are able to be alive to be part of this meeting. But the meeting has been a good one, and we should admit we want to congratulate our chairman for the wonderful news that we are hearing, and let it come to pass. We are praying for it to come to pass so that it may work together, so that it may be able to push our organization worldwide. So I want to thank everyone that participated today on this forum. Let God bless you as we come back another more time for another more meeting. Thank you very much. Over to you, Chairman.
Over to you, sir.
All right, thank you so much. And I will also want to give this order of place to the SNT leader for the Rotary Club in Cameroon, SNT leader for the Rotary Club in Cameroon, Mr. Raymond, to give his closing remarks.
Yeah, thank you, Chairman. I will dance with the delegation of Liberia to thank you and thank the Tyrone Rotary Club for the good works it has been doing. The Tyrone Club will be in general, but you will be in particular, because this certificate came because of the good work you did in 2022, 2023. Kudos, and we want to tap from that blessing that in future we will do the same. Coming now to the BHO, we are praying for the success of the fundraiser. For our motion, it is a privilege to have the Honorable be our ambassador out there. Honorable, we are very proud of you. You know, women emancipation will soon end. I want to thank everyone that attended this meeting. Upward, forward, never give up. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you. The Honorable Member of Parliament has been struggling off and on with her tenacity, but yet the lines are challenging. However, I would just want to make sure if there's anyone there who's not spoken and wants to, this is the time before I go on to my closing remarks. Okay, folks, I would just want to reiterate a few things. Congratulations on that motions. That's number one. And number two, definitely let's contribute the tokens that we can for Pastor Goosen, family relative that passed away, and we come together in practical terms. We will be supporting it from this end, and maybe Cameroon, let's work out something so that we can speak as one voice to support them in Liberia as they go on to do this, throughout the time that they are mourning. We are all together in this. And then number four, I got to reiterate that there is a 4-man members that has been announced by the Tyrone Rotary Club to champion the International Global Grant for Cameroon and affiliates, folks. And that committee for the Rotary International grant is headed by no other person than your own Lee, and serving as members of that committee include the president, Rick, the secretary, and myself. And ladies and gentlemen, I also take this opportunity to announce to you that the Tyrone Rotary Club has assigned me, has approved me as their international Rotary representative, as is written here. And this says, international Gidi teacher, he will send the report. That means we are waiting, of course, your SNT leaders in Cameroon has sent me a draft, and we're going to work on that draft. And it couldn't be any better day to say that the tenacity of our member of parliament, she is still struggling to join, but we have to close this meeting at this point in time, even though she tried to join again. However, we will end up by calling on our own Pastor Flumo to end this meeting, business meeting. So far, it's been outstanding. Over to you, Chairman Flumo.
Thank you, sir. Are we to pray?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, let's bow our heads. Our good Father, we thank you for this meeting today. Thank you for all what you are doing for JRCCA and the Rotary Club in Tyrone. Thank you, Lord, for making way where there's going to be no way. We commit the entire process into your hand, Lord, that JRCCA will be successful in all its endeavors in the name of Jesus. Even the leadership of this organization from the states down to Cameroon and Liberia, we pray for your empowerment upon our life, wisdom and understanding and knowledge, that they will carry this organization to the level that you want it to be, that people will benefit, indigenous people, women, girls, and youth in the name of Jesus. We pray as we are living, we are not leaving your presence, go ahead of us. Lord, carry us safely to reach home. We come against every evil that the enemy has planned away for us. So that we'll be walking and every taking car or motorbike, you'll be the driver for them and protect them to reach to their family. Lord, when you carry us and bring us by this coming Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll continue to praise your name and work for you forever and ever. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen.
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 Together we will succeed when we collaborate with each other. Onward, upward, forward, and never give up. To that end, I declare the meeting adjourned. Have a great evening, and wishing you in Cameroon a successful fundraising event on the 26th. Come one, come all, keep pushing and keep celebrating.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye to everybody.
Bye-bye.